Salutations, fam jammers. We are back again with another episode, and on today's episode, we're doing storytelling. Let's dive in. Salutations, fam jammers! Hey there. If you haven't already become a part of our channel, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and also hit the thumbs up button. We do videos every single day for our YouTube family. As you can already tell, the name of our channel is Fam Jammers, and we love to do videos. We love to do content, and so that's one of the reasons why we post content every single day. And every Tuesday, we post something called storytelling, and that's what we're doing right now. So basically what happens is I will either be by myself or I will be with my son and my wife, and we're literally making up a story on the spot as we go. So all these stories that you are hearing are completely original content, and we do literally storytelling every Tuesday. So hope you enjoy this one, and I hope that I can come up with a great story. And let's go. Once upon a time, there was a little Christmas tree. Now this little tree was very lonely. He lived out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and all around him surrounded him with very, very tall trees, wonderfully filled with the right portions to be pulled and put in the middle of someone's home on Christmas. But this little tree never seemed to grow. He would always see, as every year would pass by, and all the trees around him would be taken to someone's home. A child would come by and say to his parents, "Mom, that one." But they never quite seemed to choose him. He started thinking to himself, saying, "Maybe I'm not cut out to be a Christmas tree. Maybe I just wasn't meant to be chosen and taken to a home." You see, so many people would pass him by every single Christmas. It was as if he wasn't there, a ghost, or invisible. Also, he thought, until one day, this one child who was lost grabbed onto the tree. He felt safe around the tree because, well, all the other trees were so tall and seemed kind of scary to him. But this little tree made this little boy feel so comfortable. And so he hugged the tree so tightly, and the little tree felt alive for the first time. He'd never been held like this before. He never wanted the little boy to let go, ever. But then he heard the little boy crying, "I wish I could find my mommy and daddy. Where are my mommy and daddy?" And for a moment, that little Christmas tree that always thought about being chosen put himself aside, and he only could think about the little boy's feelings. He was thinking, it would be great to be taken home to a Christmas home, but it would also be great for this little boy to find his home once again. And so he did what he felt was best. And you see, the little tree had been in this garden or this place for such a long time that he knew every single animal around. But he did one thing that he was not supposed to do, simply to save one little boy's life on Christmas. He spoke to the little boy. The little boy, terrified in his feet, said, You can talk? And the little tree said, I'm not supposed to. But you see, I can't bear to see you afraid, wanting to be home with your family. And so, I have broken the rules. And I want to ask you, what do your parents look like? I can call all the animals from this forest and tell them to help me find your parents. The little boy was still in shock. You can talk? Right then and there, the tree noticed that everyone was leaving. He said, Little boy, I understand that this may come as a surprise to you and that trees don't normally talk to people, but I need to help you find your family. Will you please tell me what they look like? And what are their names? Just then the little boy realized that he needed to tell the little tree. And he said, They're wearing a red and blue jacket. And their names are Mildred and John. And right then and there, the little Christmas tree called all of his friends. And all of his friends circled around. He told them, we must find this young boy's parents before everyone leaves and this young boy never sees his mom and dad again. Go, find his parents, Mildred and John. They're wearing red and blue jackets. Go find them now. And all the animals rushed out, searching, until one of the deers found the parents and dragged them. The mom and dad were terrified. Why is this deer grabbing on our jackets? And the deer held on with all his life and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled. They thought the deer had lost his mind until finally the mom looks and sees their little boy off in the middle of nowhere by a little Christmas tree that was no taller than him. John, our boy is there. They ran to him at all the speed that they could and threw themselves on him and said, "Oh, where have you been? Where have you been?" As they all cried in tears, the little boy looked up at Mommy and Daddy and said, "Mom, Dad." And just at that moment, the little Christmas tree thought that his one secret would be told and that everything would be revealed. But the little boy looked at the tree, and instead of telling his mom and dad that the tree could talk, he simply looked at the tree and said, "Mom, Dad, I want that Christmas tree." And the mom and dad looked at him and said, "But it's so small. We'll never be able to fit the Christmas presents under him." But the little boy insisted and said, "Mom, Dad, I have to take him home. He must come home with us." And so the parents agreed, and they took the Christmas tree home with them. And that little Christmas tree was planted in the middle of their living room with so many presents under his feet. He stood up as tall as he could, even though he was only 3 feet tall. But man, He stood as tall as he could because he never gave up, and his dreams finally came true. He was chosen to be the Christmas tree he always dreamed of. And now hopefully this story will inspire you. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up. But also, never forget who you really are inside. And although sometimes it may be hard and difficult to put others before you, remember who you are and always extend a hand to help someone in need, because you never know if that will be your blessing. Salutations, fam jammers. I hope you enjoyed that story, and honestly, I really did too. I truly enjoyed that story. Never give up on your dreams, guys. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, because you know what? The only person that can take who you are away from you is you. Never give up who you are. God bless you and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Remember, Jesus is the reason for this season. Stay blessed.